Why a coach, a life coach? I love I love coaching because coaching has been instrumental to taking me from where I was to where I am today. Coaching has been one of the biggest game changers in my life and transformational to say the least. And I hope that before the end of this webinar, you'll see why you need a coach and how you can get a coach, to help you move from where you are to where you want to be, to maximize your potential, really. One thing about coaching is coaching helps us to, you know, see our blind spots. Yeah, we all have blind spots, just as we have strengths. So coaching does two things. Coaching helps us to see our strengths, and it also helps us to see our blind spots. Those are two things coaching will do for you firsthand. It will raise your conscious awareness to who you are, and it will also raise your awareness to where you currently are and where you want to be and how to get there. And a coach generally walks alongside you every step of the way to help you, walk alongside you. There are so many things a coach is that we're going to find out, and some things that a coach is not that we're also going to find out as we go along. Okay, now we've done our introduction. I want to officially welcome everyone. I am so honored to have you with me this evening. Thank you for taking the time to join this webinar to learn and grow with me, because that's what we do. We learn and grow together. And as a coach, we don't know it all. I don't know it all. I learn from my coaches as much as they learn from me. So coaching is actually a mutually beneficial relationship, okay, as we're going to see. So coaching will empower you. It will help you. It will provide you the necessary guidance that we need. Now, during the introduction, most of us said we needed guidance. We need guidance, to take us from where we are to bring forth those dreams that we have inside of us. We already know that we have unlimited potential, but we know that something is limiting us, that we're not maximizing that potential the way we really want to. I know something is telling us. That's what took me to get a coach in the first place, because I knew that I have so much inside of me, but I didn't know how to bring it forth. I had all these ideas in my head, in my heart. I was doing some things, really busy, but I felt that there is more. And that's what coaching helped me. Coaching helped me to bring out the more that was inside of me and improve on it every single day. And that's what it will do for you, because coaching will broaden your thinking. A coach helps you to think, because there's one thing we coaches believe. We believe that the answer is always within you. The answer is there within you. With the right guidance, with empowerment, you can find that answer from inside of you and bring it forth and take action upon it. So that's what coaching does for you. Bring out your own answer. How can life coaching help you? Life coaching can help you in so many ways, no matter where you are in life. Life coaching can help you, and no matter who you are. But as I study successful people, I've seen that the ones that are truly excelling and building sustainable lives and businesses are those who have coaches. We don't know it all. And we can't, my mentor, Christian Simpson, my coaching mentor, Christian Simpson, he's fond of saying something. He says that you cannot see the picture when you are in the frame. So most of us are in the frame and we're trying to see the picture. I don't know if you can imagine that. Let's say you have an artwork. Like I have an artwork right in front of me, a picture of myself that someone gave me. it's so hard to see yourself when you are in the picture. So you need someone to help you see yourself clearly, see your strengths, see your blind spots, and how you can maximize those strengths and also manage those blind spots. Okay, I'm a strengths coach, so I'm very big on strengths. That's one of the specializations that I did in my coaching so that I can help people to harness their strengths, so to bring out their potential, what is really inside of them. And that's what coaching is about, growing. As a coach, we keep growing, we keep developing ourselves because we want to be more, we want to give more. And we also want to, you know, enlarge our potential that we coaches also have. So as a coach, I have a coach. Everyone needs a coach, even a coach needs a coach. So life coaching will help you to harness that thing that is within you, to see your strengths, to see your blind spots, to think, to enlarge your thinking, and to raise your conscious awareness, to raise your conscious awareness. And that's that one. I really love it because sometimes we're not aware of what we don't know or what we don't see. But coaching helps us to see clearly. And coaching can also help us to overcome our personal difficulties. Maybe you're struggling with something. For example, you could be struggling with procrastination, or maybe you have so many things that you're doing, and it's so difficult for you to manage your time or to manage your life because really you cannot manage your time, but you can manage yourself, you can manage your life. So coaching can help us to overcome certain personal difficulties that we are facing. And that's why life coaching is so powerful because when we engage in life coaching, it's the total man, it's a wholesome intervention. Coaching is a wholesome intervention. We could start with one goal. Maybe you have a business goal that you want to achieve, but in the course of the coaching, in the process of that intervention, we find out that there are some personal difficulties, underlying difficulties that are limiting you and causing you not to have the results that you want to have in your business or in your career. So coaching is holistic. It's a holistic approach. And I love that aspect of coaching because it helps me to connect really deeply with my clients, to get to know them, to get to know what motivates them, to get to know what their fears are. And then we walk through those fears, we walk through those difficulties together and overcome them together. So in life coaching, what do you get? You get accountability for the actions that you say you're going to take. Because really, the coach will not tell you what to do. You have to find out by yourself. So the coach will help you to come forth with your personal action steps and hold you accountable for that. Coaching can also help you to, get better results. So maybe you're not getting the results that you want to get in your life, in your business, in your career. We all know when we're not getting the results that we want, right? We know. We know the results that we want. And sometimes we may be getting some results, but we know that there is more. We know that our potential is unlimited, that if we can do some things differently, maybe we're not even conscious of what to do at that point in time, we will get better results, higher results, and quality results than what we are currently having. So that's what coaching helps us to do, overcome those difficulties, overcome barriers that we are facing, limiting beliefs, some stories, bogus stories or lies that we told ourselves for years. Coaching can help us to overcome those stories. And that's something that I love to do because when I get my coaches to that point, that aha moment where they can see, oh, this is what is limiting me, identify it, It's such a powerful time. That's what coaching does. Crushing those limiting beliefs, those bogus stories. So when you work with a life coach, I don't know if you've worked with a life coach before. I want to find out. Maybe you're here, you've worked with a life coach in the past, or you have a coach right now. Can you just let us know? Maybe raise your hand. Let me see. Raise your hand or put it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and tell us. You've worked with a coach before. Let me see.
Yes, hello everyone.
Yeah.
It's Daniel on the line again. Yes,
Okay.
I've worked with a coach a couple of times,
Mhm.
and for instance, I used to have a body trainer,
Okay.
gym trainer that I worked with when I was in SPDC in Baran, to be precise. The
Mhm.
gym there was a good one, but there is something about going to the gym and working out all by yourself without any guide, and going to the gym and working out with a coach following you
Yeah.
and walking you through the routine. It's really brought out the best in me. I saw myself doing way beyond what I thought I could do. In fact, I exceeded my own personal expectations of myself.
Yeah.
So that is a wonderful example of working with a coach for me.
Right. Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much
much.
for that
You're welcome.
insight, Daniel. Yes, so that's what coaching helps us to be accountable for our actions. That's it. So the coach will hold you accountable for your actions, things that you say you are going to do. The coach will hold you accountable to help you achieve the results that you want to achieve. In fact, sometimes we don't even know our potential until someone points us to it, helps us to, to unleash it. Because it's already there. Your potential is there and it's unlimited, right? A coach will help you to be accountable for the actions that you say you are going to take. And this is one of the, you know, holding you accountable as a coach. Most often, you've committed to the relationship. We've both committed to the relationship, the coach and the coachee. So accepting that someone is holding you accountable, you know, giving the coach permission to hold you accountable, because as a life coach, we are not forceful. We don't force our coaches. No, coaching is with permission, with your permission. It's not automatic. The coach is not forceful. The coach will not force you to take certain action, but the coach will push you, right? But not force you. So holding you accountable is one of the greatest things that a coach would do with your permission. Okay. And that permission, you can take it, you can withhold it from the coach if you desire to do so. But it depends on you. If you really want to achieve the results that you want, then it's very important that you give the coach that permission, to hold you accountable. All right. So getting the results faster, you get that result faster. I've tried in the past to figure things out for myself. I know that I have the answer, but it's jumbled up within me, especially as I'm a mom. I'm a mom and I'm a business owner. There's so many things that I do, so many roles that I occupy. And sometimes it's hard to get results in the different areas that you want to get results in. Working with a coach has helped me tremendously to get results faster. Because sometimes it may just be one missing link. Okay. And when you work with a coach and you get that aha moment, it's it's kind of like, okay, Sounds so simple, but why couldn't I figure it out by myself? It's taking you so long to figure it out because sometimes we have so many things we are doing, too many commitments. I call them conflicting commitments. And because of all those conflicting commitments, it's hard to get results faster in the areas where we really want to get results. So a coach will help us, especially in the area of prioritizing, work with you through your priorities and help you get results in those areas faster. And that's something I've been privileged to do with a lot of people. Working with a life coach really saves you money. This is where a lot of people don't agree. Many people have come across say it's expensive. Coaching is expensive. Okay. But just imagine you trying so many things. For example, let me give you an example. In my business, I've bought so many products to help me grow my business because I'll see this one and it looks so good. The marketing was so great. In fact, I felt it was good. I know how many email marketing platforms I have bought in the past, subscribed to them for 1 year, 2 years. But until I got coached in that area, I had spent so much money trying different things. All right. So with the help of a coach, I was able to hone down on one particular system that is working perfectly for me right now. Okay, so that's how coaching can save you money. Save you money from trying different things. Okay. And coaching can also help us in the area of stress, to reduce stress. When I speak with my coach, I feel better, I feel calmer because coaching is also about mindfulness. We help you to be mindful. As a life coach, we help you to be mindful. Remember, I said in the beginning that coaching is a holistic intervention. We focus on the total you, not just your business, not just your career, but we can also delve into your health, into your relationships, into your finances. Okay, so coaching can help you to become more mindful because when you're thinking better and you have someone to guide you through your thoughts process, it can reduce stress for you. That's what coaching does. Working with a coach will definitely broaden your mind, definitely. Expand your perspective, enlarge your perspective. You can't see everything by yourself. Remember, we all have blind spots. And blind spots are areas of non-strength for us. Okay, so when we work with a life coach, the life coach will help you to broaden your mind, help you see where your blind spots are, so that you don't focus on those blind spots. Because sometimes we are struggling to see things that are in our blind spots. That's almost impossible. It's in your blind spot. You're blind to it. That's why it's called a blind spot. You are blind in that area. I mean, you're literally dark. It's darkness all over in that particular area. Okay, so a coach will help you to broaden your mind so that you can focus on your strengths and not your blind spots. Okay, help you to gain perspective into all the different areas where you need to gain perspective. Help you to also understand the world around you. And most importantly, this is huge, understanding the world inside of you, because there's a world inside of you. So as a coach, we help you understand the world inside of you so that you can understand the world outside of you. Until you go within, you can't go without. So you must go within first before you can go without. So most often, it's always inside of you. So coaching helps you, takes you inside of you, broadens your mind so you can gain perspective on all the other things that are around you. gain perspective on the world around you, and help you see clearly. Of course, when you go inside, you gain insight into yourself. You know yourself better. Awareness is, for me, awareness is everything. Conscious awareness. I like to say conscious awareness. So conscious awareness is not just, I don't want to say just awareness, but conscious awareness. Think something that you become consciously aware of, that you discover it. So coaching helps you to discover yourself, to become consciously aware of who you are, what your strengths are, what your blind spots are, what your weaknesses are, or areas of non-strength. Okay. How you communicate, how you relate with others, your learned behaviors. Coaching will help you to understand. Okay. Coaching will also help you to understand your learned success model, because we all have a learned success model. Coaching will help you to understand your model of achieving the results that you are achieving. So how are you getting the results that you are getting, and why? So coaching gives you so much insight into yourself, who you are, how you are wired, why you are getting the results that you are getting, your strengths, your weaknesses, your blind spots, and you get to know you deeper. That's another area of, another aha moment area for me as a coach. When my coachee, discovers something about themselves that it's always been there, but we just unearth it. It's the powerful moment. It gives so much insight, and it gives you so much power. That's why we say coaching empowers. Empowers means to give power. Okay. And of course, coaching will increase your self-confidence, because when you get to know who you are, you get to understand your learned behaviors, the way you achieve the results that you achieve, and also becoming consciously aware of who you are, gaining greater perspective of your surrounding, your internal surrounding and your external surrounding. It increases your confidence, your self-confidence. So you can move forward with more confidence, because you know exactly who you are. You know why you are doing what you're doing, how you're getting the results that you're getting. So your self-confidence gets uplifted and sometimes off the chart. And this is something I speak from experience generally, because I don't know if you knew me. Okay, no one here knows. Okay, so I think any knows me. So if you knew me a couple of years ago, I have grown. I have really, really improved in conscious awareness of who I am, in self-confidence, you know, mainly as a result of coaching and mentoring. Yeah. So we have confidence. We all have self-confidence. It's inside of us. Coaching will help you to bring it out, to come out of yourself, literally. No, just like a turtle that is, has retreated into its shell. So coaching will help you come out of that shell, and position you in life where you want to be at all times. Okay. So many celebrities swear by coaching. Even celebrities, billionaires, business owners, they swear by coaching. And from our introduction, many of us, we understand the importance of coaching. And we know that if you can just get some coaching, things will be better. I'm going to play a short clip for us to see one person that, advocates coaching. In fact, when I saw this video, I was moved, I was surprised. No, coaching is not just for those who are not successful. In fact, coaching is mainly for successful people, not just for those who want to get from everybody wants to achieve better results. Even the people that we think are so successful, they know that there is more. So let me play this short clip for us. It's just about a minute. I hope we can hear it. I hope we can hear it. So please, if you can hear it, let me know.
I can hear.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Everyone needs a coach.
Can you see?
It doesn't matter whether you're a basketball player, a tennis player,
Can you see?
a gymnast, or a bridge player.
Can you see?
Yes,
bridge
yes.
Says her mattress at the back of her head than anyone else's in the world.
I haven't seen yet.
Sorry, Sharon. There you go. We all need people who give us feedback. That's how we improve. Everyone needs a coach.
One that comes to mind.
Doesn't matter whether you're a basketball player,
A board member in 2002,
a
John
tennis
Dorsey,
player,
you need a coach. And I
a
said,
gymnast,
I don't need a coach. I need a
or a
coach.
bridge
No, why would I need a coach? Is something wrong? I need a coach. Everybody needs a coach.
I'm hearing too. Can we hear it? Can we all hear it very well? I don't know what's going on.
Every famous athlete, every famous performer.
I can hear, but I can't see.
Can hear, but you
Is that
can't
what
see.
you really meant? Did you really
Yes, I can't see
Could you
anything
see
in
it
the
before?
video.
Never
Could you
did.
see it before?
Seeing yourself as a-
No, never seen, hasn't seen.
Okay, okay, just a moment. Let me thank you for that feedback.
my bridge coach, has been more successful to the back of her head than anyone else in the world.
Okay, just give me a moment.
Sorry, Sharon.
Let me.
87 There you go.
plus wins,
We all need
100 plus
people.
conference championships, and 21 national championships. The past few years, I've gone across the country to interview and observe these coaches to figure out what it is they all have in common. And if I had to boil
Sorry.
it down to one sentence,
Okay, just a moment. Please let me share that. Confirm you can hear and you can see.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Can you see?
No.
No.
Okay. How about now? Can you see?
No.
Can you see my screen? Okay, don't know what's going on.
It's showing Kate on Nakomaya has started sharing, screen sharing, but it's not showing anything.
Are you seeing a blank page?
Yes, it's black.
Blank.
Showing that you've
White.
started, yes.
Okay.
Black, yes.
Can you see?
Not yet. I can't see anything.
Okay, just a moment. Let me do something differently. Sorry. Okay. So just a 1 minute video. Can you see Bill Gates on the screen?
No.
No.
You see a
No.
black screen?
Black screen.
Yes.
You see a black screen with a white circle in the middle?
No, it says you are sharing, you have started sharing screen, so it's still that page. Oh, okay.
Yes, we can see now.
Okay, great. So let me play the video.
Everyone needs a coach. It doesn't matter whether you're a basketball player, a tennis player, a gymnast, or a bridge player. My bridge coach, Sharon Osberg, says there are more pictures of the back of her head than anyone else's in the world. Sorry, Sharon. Here you go. We all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve.
Over the years, I've received so many different kinds of advice, I don't know where to start. One that comes to mind is to have a coach. Our board member in 2002, John Doerr, said, "You need a coach." And I said, "Well, I don't need a coach. I'm an established CEO. Why would I need a coach? Is something wrong?" He said, "No, you need a coach. Everybody needs a coach." So Bill Campbell became my coach and has served Google very well. Every famous athlete, every famous performer has somebody who's a coach. Somebody who can watch what they're doing and say, "Is that what you really meant? Did you really do that?" They can give them perspective. The one thing people are never good at is seeing themselves as others see them. A coach really, really helps.
Okay, so there we are. That's just a minute. I hope we saw that and heard that. That's the CEO of Google, right? That's the CEO of Google. And we saw Bill Gates also advocating coaching. You know, so those are highly successful people. And I love what the CEO of Google said. He said when they gave him advice to get a coach, and he said, "Why do I need a coach? I'm an established CEO. My business is successful. You know, I'm awesome. So why do I need a coach?" You know, so when he took the advice and started working with a coach, he saw greater results. He could achieve greater results in the business. And I realized that all top CEOs have a coach. I read Oprah Winfrey, she has a coach. Steve Jobs swore by coaching. All of them, they have coaches. So there's something to do about coach. And just having a coach helps you to get greater results, better results than what you're currently getting. In fact, having someone that you can think with, like a thinking partner, is so, so key. I know there are several things that I can't figure out by myself. When I go to my coach and we think together, you know, it makes a lot of things will just make sense. So I hope by now you're seeing why you also need a coach. Okay. And I'll show you how you can start working with me as a coach if you want to. So let me go back to our slides and let's continue. I hope we can see the slides. So beyond self-esteem boosts, because that's where we are, uplifting your self-confidence, your self-esteem, what can coaching do? Your coach is your personal cheerleader. That is so key. Having someone who understands you. In fact, someone that their only goal is to understand you. They will ask you open-ended questions. They want to go deeper into who you are, why you are experiencing the results you're experiencing. You know, a coach will want to help you define your business goals, your career goals. A coach is genuinely interested in you and genuinely interested in your success. And is there just to help you to get better results, to be more successful, to have, you know, a more fulfilled life. That's why the coach is there. Because as a coach, I don't go into coaching with my own agenda. No, that's one of the ethics of coaching. The coach has no agenda of their own. So when working with a client, we don't have any agenda. The only agenda we have is to see you successful, to see you achieve your results, and to have a fulfilled life and well-being in every area of your life. In fact, I am so big on clarity and alignment. Because when we have alignment in the different areas of our lives, we are more fulfilled. Life is purposeful. So as a coach, no personal agenda. The only agenda is to understand you and to see you achieve those big goals that you have. There's so many different types of coaching, because I'm sure some of us have encountered it, especially nowadays. You hear a lot, so many different coaches. You hear career coaching, business coaching, teen coaching, different areas of coaching. So all those are specializations within the coaching industry. But the intervention is the same. The methodology is the same across. So if you're a business coach, maybe you're a career coach, and you're coaching someone, the methodology is the same. But we need to be very careful that we're not getting mentoring instead of coaching, because those are two different things. Oh, my dog is barking. Apologies. Okay, so those are two different things. It could be mentoring you're getting and not coaching. So how do you know you're getting mentored and not being coached? Because those are two different things. Okay, just a moment, please. Let me pause. Let me see why the dog is barking so it doesn't distract us. Okay, share stuff. Okay, so what are the differences? A mentor would take you through their life experiences. So if you are which using the example or using others that you can avoid on your journey so that you don't make the same mistakes that they made. So the mentor is a guide that will help you along the journey so you don't make the mistakes that they make. So they're going to show you, okay, this is how to do it, this is how to do it. So a mentor can tell you what to do. But a coach will not tell you what to do. A coach will ask you open-ended questions so that you can discover your answers by yourself. That's why in coaching, the coach does not necessarily have to be an expert in that area of business or career that you are engaged in. I know that sounds counterintuitive, right? But let's take, for example, sports. I know Daniel mentioned the personal trainer. In this case, the personal trainer is definitely an accomplished athlete. But let's take, for example, football coaching, for those of us who are football fans. The coach does not have to be an ex-player, a former football player. The coach has been trained specifically to help the players to unleash their potential. So most often, the football player knows how to play the game. They are accomplished, the athletes, whether it's swimmers or I'm just doing this because I know this is an example we can all see. Okay, so the coach does not have to be an accomplished player to help the athletes or the football player to unleash their potential, to be their very best. Okay, I hope we have some football fans here who can connect with what I'm saying. All right, so, but the coach can coach the player. So coaching will help you bring out your potential. And the coach does not necessarily have to be, accomplished in that area where they are coaching. Let's say they don't have to be an expert. You are the expert. Your potential, you own your potential. The coach doesn't own it. In fact, most often, we believe you have the answers. You already have it inside of you. So as a coach, I help you to bring out those answers that are already inside of you to unleash your potential so that you can be your best. Now, by asking you open-ended questions. And for me, that has been so powerful because it takes away that, ulterior motive, that judgment. Because sometimes when the coach is expert, there are benefits, no doubt, of the coach knowing that area of business or career that you're engaged in. Okay. There are clear benefits. But sometimes it could also be a barrier because there will be judgment. And in coaching, there is no judgment. The coach does not judge. The coach knows that you are whole. You have your answers. So there's no judgment in coaching. We don't judge you. Now, what are other benefits you can get in a coach? A life coach is someone you can vent and confide in. I had a client 2 years ago, and he had so much frustration inside of him. And sometimes our sessions were just venting sessions, and I will indulge him because if that's where you need to be, that's where you need to be at that point in time. So after venting, what we do is we identify. I'm sorry, is the dog distracting you? I hope it's not distracting you too much.
We can continue.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have 4 dogs, so it can be very noisy sometimes. Okay, so identifying that frustration, sometimes what's causing the frustration, once you identify it, and we walk through that frustration, it liberates you. Okay, so that's what coaching can do for you. A coach can also help you to get clarity. A coach can help you gain clarity, overcome obstacles, pursue your dreams. In fact, this is a big one, to pursue your dreams, because there are some dreams that we don't dare pursue them. We think that, okay, maybe if I do this, what will people think of me? How would they perceive me? In fact, maybe I'm not even good at this thing. So a coach will help you to pursue those dreams that you don't even think you could ever pursue and excel in them. A coach will help you find alignment. So those are some other benefits of coaching. Of course, I mentioned different areas of coaching: business coaching, career coaching, finance coaching, health coaching. They all have their places to play. And those are specializations within the coaching industry. Very powerful. I am a life and leadership coach. So those are the areas that I specialize in. And I incorporate the whole person into my coaching. Your strengths, your blind spots, your weaknesses. It's all part of it. So what do you expect? What should you expect in a coaching session? In a coaching session and a coaching relationship? The first thing is we identify your goals. We identify your personality type, your personality styles, your tendency. We start from that to start getting more awareness, more clarity into who you are. That's what we do in a coaching session. And then we start working through those goals. So every session begins with a goal. So the session will begin with what you want to discuss. And sometimes you may not have anything you want to talk about in that session. So the coach will help you to identify one thing that we can focus on during that session, because that is very key. Focus. That's where our energy is going to go to during the session. And the coach will also provide motivation, guidance to you. A coach does not judge you. So in a coaching relationship, there is no judgment. There is understanding. Coaches are trained, to provide that, to be in that state where they can put aside every form of judgment. Coaches are trained to let go of internal noises, their own internal noise, so they can focus on you. And a coach will read between the lines. A coach will understand what you are not saying. So a good coach is able to pick up the things that you are not saying and bring them to the surface so that they can understand you, they can know you more. That's why sometimes coaching, in fact, all the time, a good coaching relationship must go beyond one session. In fact, my coaching is from 12 sessions. I don't take clients until they are ready to commit for a minimum of 6 months. And that's why I work with just a few people in a year. Because I want to be my best and to give my best to people. Okay. So, and good coaches, that's what all good coaches do. They don't take too many clients. Because for you to be your best, to give your best, you need to focus. So, words of wisdom, what can I tell you? All that we are is a result of what we have thought, is a result of our thinking. Where you are right now is because of your thinking. It's because of your current level of awareness. You're only aware of what you're aware of right now. Your mind is everything. And in coaching, we help you understand that and help you to be more consciously aware of what is inside of you, what is coming out of you. And sometimes we judge ourselves harshly. So as a coach, one thing I tell people, my clients especially, don't judge yourself too harshly. It's because of your current level of awareness. That's why you're where you are at the moment. But the coaching relationship, you're there because you want to move from where you are to where you want to be. Okay, so that's why you are there. And there is absolutely no judgment. So sometimes life coaching can sound like therapy. Maybe as I'm talking, maybe you're thinking of therapy. Maybe, I said you can vent with your coach. I said, okay, you can pour your frustrations. I said you can think with your coach. You can, so it may sound like therapy, but it's not. Life coaching is totally different from therapy. The main difference is that coaching will always look forward. Therapy would look backwards. How? Therapy comes from where you have been. So they start walking with you into your past to see why you are where you are. And that can be great sometimes. So if you need therapy, a good coach will advise you to seek therapy. Sometimes people come for coaching when what they actually need is therapy. So we counsel them and we ask them to seek help in that area instead of coaching. Because if you need therapy, coaching is not going to help you at that point in time. For example, let's say you're dealing with addictions. All right. If that's something you want to overcome, you want to overcome addiction, coaching is not going to help you in that area. You need therapy. All right. So that's the difference between coaching, the main difference between coaching and therapy. And coaching is also not giving advice, because sometimes we go to our friends and ask them for advice. Okay. They give us advice, and then maybe we take it, or maybe we see something that we're missing and we call it coaching. No, coaching is not giving advice. It's totally different from that. So, and life coaches can be very picky. You know, I mentioned that I only work with 10 clients in a year. And it's not everybody, because I have to know that you're ready to commit and do the work before I can take you on as a client. So not everybody is ready to commit and do that work. So I'm picky to find out, okay, who is ready to go in deep and get dirty, because sometimes you can really get dirty, to find out what those limiting beliefs are, what those blind spots are. And sometimes it could be emotional, to get emotional, okay, when you discover yourself, you know. So coaches are generally picky with who they want to work with, at least good coaches. So how can you benefit from working with a coach right now? I have benefited several times from working with a coach. I mentioned a few times. Coaching has really empowered me to be who I am right now. And every time I go back to my coach, when I need alignment, especially alignment and clarity, because alignment and clarity, they are not things that we have and it stays forever. You can have clarity, and then sometimes you don't know what happens. It all becomes blurred. You need clarity. So I go back to my coach and work with them for a time so that I can get that clarity. So that's how I've benefited from coaching. And of course, as a coach, I'm always growing, always growing. Coaching has helped me to be on a consistent personal development plan. I'm always growing, I'm always learning, because I need to be more so I can give more to the people that I serve. Okay, so coaching has really been instrumental to my growth and development. And I believe that it will be instrumental to yours also. Maybe as I'm talking, you're already seeing some areas where coaching can help you. Maybe it could be boosting your self-confidence or your self-esteem. Maybe you want to experience emotional healing. Yes. Sometimes it goes to that. We can, like I said, coaching can become emotional. Maybe you want to identify and clarify your business or career goals. Maybe you just want to, have clarity of purpose. Okay. Maybe you want to improve your relationships with your loved ones. Coaching can help you in that area. Maybe you want to get accountability to take the actions that you need to take. Maybe you just want a thinking partner, someone that will work with you and think with you and expand that thought, help you to process your ideas. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want to work, you want someone that can help you, navigate through transitions. Okay. Like you want to transition from one career path to another, or from one life stage to another. Maybe that's what you want. Coaching is right for you. If that's what you want, then coaching is what you need. Okay, coaching is right for you. Or maybe you have multiple ideas. I had a client once, so talented, doing different things. Was in banking, in IT, in running a school, mobile app, investment, in fact, so many things. And the ideas were just flowing. So she came to me because she just wanted to be able to focus, to see how she can spin the plates properly. Because some of us are wired like that. We're wired to spin several plates at the same time. That is you. If that's who you are, it's okay. But how can you do it effectively so you don't drop plates or you don't keep dropping some plates? Okay, so coaching is right for you. Coaching can help you to also shed weight, health in your health, help you to, have better eating habits, because the coach will hold you accountable. I love what Daniel shared with us. Okay, coaching can also help us with our finances. All right, maybe you have issues with managing your personal finance. A coach can help you in that area as well. And coaches, good coaches, they have integrity. Their integrity is high. They are big on integrity. If they know they can't help you in an area, they'll recommend someone that can help you in that area. And that is something that I've really loved about the coaches that I have. They don't know it all. They don't claim to know it all. They can pass me over to someone that they feel can help me the most in that area. So I'm going to introduce you to my upcoming event. And before that, I just want to take some questions, some questions and answers. So I'm going to stop the screen share for now so that we can take some questions and answers. Okay. Now, any questions? Let me check the chat. Do you have any questions about coaching?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Daniel on the line.
All right. Thank you, Daniel.
Yet again. Yes, my question is more like you know sometimes in life I've come to understand that in the process of the coaching you get to meet more than one coach for a particular subject. For instance, you are a footballer, like you said, and maybe you're privileged to have more than one coach. That's not the best example, though. But there was a time I was doing boxing, and I was fortunate to have more than just one coach.
Okay.
It brought some confusion to myself personally, and a kind of misunderstanding between the two coaches because the location wasn't so far from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So in a situation we have more than one coach for a particular subject,
Mm-hmm.
how do we respond to it? So what do you advise we do in a situation like that? Thank you.
Okay. So, I mentioned that coaches are selective with who they want to work with. So you have to be selective with who you want to work with. So if you realize that a coach is not right for you, maybe you're not the best fit. The important thing, the most important thing to do at that point in time is to break the relationship, because that's what coaching is. It's the relationship. And when the relationship is not working, what do? You have to break it, right? So the same thing with coaching. If it's not working, then you have to come to an understanding with your coach that, okay, look, it's not working right now. I'm not getting the results that I want to get, or I am confused. Let your coach know. It's not because if the person is your coach that they have to be your coach for life. No. In fact, a life coach does not mean a coach for life. No. The intervention is for a specific period of time. And once you have gotten the results that you want, and you're able to, you've raised, your conscious awareness has been raised. In fact, a good coach will help you to coach yourself. By the end of the coaching, a good coach can help you to coach yourself through some situations that you encounter, okay, regularly. Instead of running back and forth, looking for a coach, but they can help you with questions that you can ask, in self introspective questions, questions that will help you bring forth the answers. Because when you've worked with a coach for a period of time and you have that discipline of, answering the questions, those deep questions, that the coach asks, you can help yourself somewhere that's in the future. So we have to be selective with who we choose to be our coaches. That's very, very important. Who you learn from matters. Okay, because coaching is a developmental tool. We have to be very careful. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Daniel, for that question. That was so good. Any other question? If perhaps you're interested in becoming a coach yourself, and that's a privilege I have had, that a couple of my coaching clients have they've become coaches too. We started off with the coaching relationship, and after the coaching relationship, they became coaches themselves, you know, and that has been really powerful for me. It's a privilege, having to coach someone and then the person becomes a coach themselves, and not just because they were coached, but they went and they got certified as coaches themselves. Okay, so I'm here to answer your questions. Maybe if you have any other question, let me know.
Yeah, I have a question, Kate.
Okay, thank you.
What's the cost like having a coach?
Okay, so it depends on the length of time that you want to work with. The Blueprint for Success program, it's an entry program to start working with me. And it's that one, it's a 4 weeks program, really intensive. We start with a full day workshop, and then after that, I work with you daily for 4 weeks. So that's an entry point for people to start working with me, and that is 278,000 naira.
Thank God I'm sitting down. Though. So I was standing now, I would have fainted.
You have
Okay,
fainted.
okay. I
Why?
tell
No,
you, thank God I'm sitting down.
not you, not you, not you. So that's the Blueprint for Success program. But we can work with it. What I do, I love taking my clients through a discovery call because, one thing I've noticed with people, when they have money, they don't know what's inside. And they don't know that they have the potential to have that. So I don't agree with people because that's when you say that, I can already identify a limiting belief somewhere. So it's something that we can talk. You can book a discovery call with me. I'm going to post let me post the link in the chat, and I'll send it to you by email where you can book a discovery call with me, and I'll walk you through this. We'll chat for 30 minutes or 1 hour so that you get to know if this is truly right for you. If this program, like I said, I don't work with a lot of people. It's people who are really willing to do the work. Yeah. But that's something we can talk. I can book a discovery call and I'll walk you through.
All right,
How does
thank
that
you.
sound?
Good, very good. Sounds good, thank you.
Thanks. So, any other questions? Yes. So I did not that person 6 months, 1 year coaching is more than that. But I only say that in a discovery call because we need to find out if we actually are good fits. Can we work together?
Yes, I have another question, please.
Okay. Yes, Daniel.
Yes, please. I want to know, uh, do you have a kind of statistics with which you evaluate the results that comes from the coaching within the specified period or thereafter?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Statistics we do, it's majorly in the results that you achieve during that time. Like sometimes we always, in fact, in my coaching, we always surpass our our goals. Like I said, some of my clients have turned to coaches themselves because they saw the quality of the intervention and they paid money to go and get certified as coaches. And I've coached people to get into expatriate jobs, you know, career transition. So within the specified period that you want to achieve that goal, most often before that period, you achieve the goal. Because always you have it in you. So in terms of statistics, in terms of testimonials, in terms of people getting what they want out of the relationship, yes, that's so it's there. So it depends on the goal you want to work with. And of course, there's evaluation, constant evaluation as we go through the relationship.
Okay, thank you very much.
So any other question? Almost at the top of the hour. Any other question? Let me tell you a little bit more about the Blueprint for Success coaching. Maybe you have seen it somewhere. So this is a system that has helped me and several others, hundreds of others, to gain clarity and alignment of purpose, passion, vision, and goals. And it's a system that works. I've seen that when you're in alignment, you're not struggling to figure it out as you go. Every action is backed by purpose. But during the Blueprint for Success, we help you to clarify your purpose. Not just clarifying your purpose, but putting it down as a purpose statement. You get your purpose statement that you identify with, that you know it's you. It's not an information packed program. Yes, we give you information, but it's more transformational. That's why it's not a one-day program. We work with you for 4 weeks, every single day of the week, every single day for 4 weeks. I'm holding you accountable. I am holding your hand and I'm taking you through that journey of clarity and alignment. So at the end, you'll find out that you're not forcing. You're not resistant to yourself. You're not living life by default or like a robot, because most of us are living life on autopilot. So you find out that you're no longer on autopilot, that you're able to set specific daily, weekly, monthly goals in the areas of your life that matters. After the period, you come out better and stronger. I have said that I have people who have gone through this program. One of them that I'm so proud of. She's a gospel artist. And after the blueprint for success, she just shot, I mean, she took off like a rocket, you know, and her albums are making waves right now. So no matter who you are, you need clarity, you need alignment in your life. And that's what the blueprint for success helps us to achieve. It helped me. I've taken this program, like I said, I don't do things that I don't tell people to do things that I do not do. I'm a certified blueprint for success facilitator. But personally, I have gone through the program twice. No, I mentioned that alignment and clarity, they're not something that you have and it stays. For those of us who drive, I, just picture when your car is out of alignment, how that car, how is it going to be? You know, you can't drive a car when it's out of alignment. You need to go and realign it. So it's the same thing with us. When we're out of alignment, our lives are shaky and we have accidents. No, things happen, things will be happening accidentally to you. You will know that you're out of alignment. So that's what the blueprint for success has done for me and is doing for several hundreds of others. We clarify your vision also. And you also come out with a vision statement. I know, I think it was Daniel, you were on a call, right, with me that I showed you my passion, my purpose statement, my vision statement, right? If you remember. So
Yes.
those things, those are things that I achieved through the Blueprint for Success program. So I am so clear and focused on who I am and who I want to serve, the people that I want to serve. So that has helped me, and I believe that is something that can help you too. That's why I'm asking you, I'm proposing it to you to take a look at it and to give yourself, that opportunity to gain clarity, to discover who you are really, and to articulate it in a clear and concise manner. Because once you're able to articulate who you are, nothing can stop you, nothing can shake you. You know who you are. You know your DNA. You know that this is me. Okay, so that's what the Blueprint for Success has done. And of course, you always come out with clarity of the next best step that you need to take. It's a hands-on coaching program, hands-on. We do the work. We really do the work. That's why I put it there, hands-on transformational future, because you need to commit to do the work. We start with a full-day workshop between 8 to 9 hours of serious work, and then 4 weeks of accountability thereafter. So you come out, we say, I tell my clients that we do some cooking. We will cook you. We'll cook you until when you come out, you'll be done. Like I told Victoria, we can have a session, a discovery session, where I can walk you through and see if this is truly a right fit for you. Okay. And then if not just right fit for you, right fit for both of us, right? Because it's important. Let it be a right fit for both of us. So thank you so much for joining me on this call today. I'm really honored that you stayed with me through it. And I hope you have learned so much and you know that coaching is for you and you can get a coach. But like I said, be selective in who you hire as your coach, please. That is so important. Be very selective in who you hire as a coach, right? Who you learn from matters. Right. So, any other questions? Yes, Angie? Okay, thank you.
No, I just want to say thank you. Each time I've always had a time with you. It's been awesome and overwhelming. This has had so much stuff. I hope we can take part of it and hope to speak with you. It's been amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. So much content for a short time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you know, the blueprint for success, it's so powerful because my husband has gone through it. My husband, my sister. And that's one thing that I am blessed with, that my family, they pay for my program, take it, not just because they want to support me. No, we've passed that stage of, okay, I want to support her, you know, but they engaged, they do the work, and they get into it. So my husband has taken it, my sister has taken, my elder sister has taken it. So that's how powerful it is. I have taken it 2 times. Okay, so I'll send you the link so that you can book a session with me, a discovery session. Let's talk about it and let's walk through, you know, maybe the barriers that you are imagining already. Okay, that could stop you from enrolling. So let's walk through and see whether those barriers are actually genuine or whether we can, you know, we can break through those barriers together and find out what is possible, because that's what I love, that what is possible. Let's always look at what is possible. Okay. So thank
Okay.
you so much for joining me on this call. I sincerely appreciate you. I'm available. I hope you have my email address. You've been getting emails from me. So send me an email and let's chat. I'm going to send you my calendar so you can book a time with me. Yeah. Okay. So have a wonderful evening and God bless.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Kate. We had a wonderful time.
Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Miss Victoria. NG, Annie, Oracle, thank you so much for joining us. Solomon, I see you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank
So,
you, thank you, thank you.
all right.
And good night.
You.
Okay. Let's say good night.